raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town, the hallowed halls and houses.
Good afternoon, folks. You're very welcome to another show of Destination Folk going out live on the Destination Uri website. We're joined in the studio today with two local guys, great guitarists and singers, Johnny Kerr and Glen McGivern.
Oh, Damien.
Fair play to you. Welcome for coming in here, lads. You're going to be singing a lot of songs for us today, so how did you just get together in the music business?
Well, funny enough, I started playing with a lad who was on your show a few months ago, Christopher McGee.
Right.
And Christopher and Glen just jammed a while back, you know, so basically what happened then is just all fell into place. So me and Christopher started doing a few gigs around, and then we got Glen on board. Glen's a brilliant lead guitarist and a brilliant singer. He's sing, but now at the minute, like, Glen is he's going solo himself.
Right.
You know, so he's going to boost his solo career, you know, so.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we'll get straight into a song and let us hear what's happening, or what's on the menu.
Yeah.
What song we're going to do first,
I'll
Glen?
do Bob Dylan's Girl from North Country.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Take her away.
Go now, yeah. If you're traveling in the North Country Fair, with the wind, it's heavy on the borderline, remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. If you go when the snowflakes storm, when the rivers freeze and summer ends, please see she has a coat so warm to keep her from the howling wind. Please see if her hair it hangs long, if it rolls and flows all down her breast. Please see if her hair hangs long. It's the way I remember her I'm wondering if she remembers me at all. Many times I've often prayed in the darkness of my nights, in the brightness of my day. So if you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the rivers freeze in summer rain, remember me to one who lives there.
Great stuff, Glen, by a Bob Dylan song. You must be into Bob Dylan, are you?
Yeah.
Big influence in you.
Big influence, yeah. I wouldn't listen to as much from now, like, but certainly when I was a bit younger, I'll get into it in a big way, you know.
I know, I was gigging over in England one time and I asked a mate of mine for some CDs, you know, they listen while I'm touring about on the road. And I'd never had any Bob Dylan stuff
Yeah.
before, so he lent me a Bob Dylan collection type of
Yeah.
thing. But some of the songs are very, very deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a
Really,
lot of
and
meaning behind it.
the lyrics are class. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I don't know if anyone's matched him for
Yeah.
lyrics.
And
yet.
one of the songs I was actually listening to was 13 minutes long. I says, holy God, like, you know what I mean? It's the longest song I ever heard.
Repeat.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I find, I know Bob Dylan's one of the biggest artists of all time,
Yeah.
but he's just one of them artists that I could never get into.
Yeah.
It's a hater-love relationship.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's people just die for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I tried my best to get into
get
this
into
stuff,
it, yeah.
but some of it was just too serious and too deep and too,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I know what you mean.
I was ready for the canals after some of the songs.
You always find as well, a lot of times, well, I love Bob Dylan, but you'll hear people will, like, a lot of people have covered a lot of his songs,
Yeah,
and you find that a lot of people will prefer the covers to Bob Dylan's version.
right,
You know,
Like
like
the
Make You,
Byrds, Mr.
Make You Feel
Tambourine
My
Man,
Love,
so, yeah.
know the Adele
Aye.
song, that's a Dylan tune.
right.
And yeah, the Byrds do.
Wagon Wheel as
Mr.
well.
Tambourine
Bob
Man,
Dylan assisted
Wagon
on the
Wheel was
writing of it, yeah.
Bob Dylan as well.
I thought
I think he
Wagon
called it
Wheel.
Rock Me Mama, I think is what
Was
he
it?
called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He assisted on.
Oh, did he?
So it was,
Did he?
It was effectively wrote by. It was assisted, but he wrote bits of it,
Yeah.
and then someone
Yeah.
else like assisted on. You know,
You
different
know,
versions.
I
and
heard Wagon Wheel years ago. You know, we were
Yeah.
down south on holidays at a trad session. There was loads of banjos and all, and I'd never heard the song in my life.
And that's feel really.
And me and my niece and over there, and we asked him, who done this song, Wagon Wheel? And I got on to Jimmy McAteer. He knows every song, you know what I mean? So I asked him who done it, and he had the CD and all in the house
Yeah.
of the original band that done
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean? But then it became a big hit for Nathan Carter, and everybody
it.
thought that was his own song,
That's it.
which
yeah.
wasn't, you know what I
Wasn't.
mean?
I think the band one of the big bands who did
Old
a
Crow.
great Old Crow Medicine show.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I think it was it not their
Yeah.
song, was it?
I think they're the ones that have been playing it
Yeah.
for years, like.
Yeah.
And their version's unreal. Like,
Yeah.
they're a brilliant band.
Brilliant it was.
Yeah.
But back to Dylan then, you know what I mean? As I say, I listened to it and listened to it, and I found some of his songs were very like Leonard Cohen.
Yeah.
The same sort of,
Yeah, it
Sim-
seems, same
sim-
sort of. It's an ongoing sort of same rhythm.
yeah.
Through it.
Yeah.
But I think I listened to one of the CDs and I thought, right, the CD lasted, say, an hour.
Yeah.
And you would swear you were listening to the same song. You know, it was just the
Yeah.
same, there was
Yes.
no highs or lows, the same
That's it.
level all the way through. But again, you know, the lyrics were class, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as you said, some people done the covers maybe.
Yeah, I think a lot, and his voice changed so much over his career. I
Right.
think he was in a motorbike accident when he was like 1966 or something.
Right.
Just before he went electric, or maybe just after he went electric. And his voice then, when he came back,
Must
was
have bought,
very,
a,
very
must have bought a
different.
hybrid after that.
Yeah.
So it was very, very different, you know, compared to when he first came out. And
Yeah.
his first LP was, I think, just called Bob Dylan. And then the one that has the Girl from my favourite LP, the one that has Girl from the North Country on it, is the Freewheeling LP.
Right.
And like his voice in it's brilliant, you know. But then
Aye.
over the years, it's become very rough, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be as big into some of his newer stuff, you know.
Right, well, what age would Dylan be?
He'll be 70 now, in his 70s now, yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
him twice, like he,
Have you? Aye.
yeah. I wouldn't go see him again, I don't think.
Right. And you're a big fan of his.
Yeah,
You've seen
yeah,
him
he
twice.
doesn't talk to the crowd really, you know.
Does
Doesn't
he not?
interact with people, you know.
Just done. Probably
comes
getting
out.
too old, is he? No. Where did you see him?
I seen him in where did I see him? Seen him in Limerick at a festival in Limerick. It was like a C6 Steve, Dave Gray, and Bob Dylan headlined it then that evening.
Right.
And then I can't remember where I seen him.
I suppose they were
First time
sold
I
out,
seen
like, well, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
sold out.
Christ. Yeah.
Brilliant. But like C6 Steve and Dave Gray, they stole the show, you know.
I know that last album Dylan took out. Did he take out another collection out there not so long ago?
He probably did.
And
He's released some great sets all the
apparently
time.
it sold out in no time. You know, it was one
Yeah.
of the fastest selling
Lot of-
albums. Like, you know, so
There's always bootleg stuff coming out of his
Yeah.
and all, you know, a lot of live stuff that you've never heard
Aye.
before.
And what about how long are you playing the guitar yourself?
Playing about. Well, I probably played a bit. My brother taught me how to play, but I played a bit when I was maybe a teenager, maybe 16, 17. But I didn't sort of
Ah.
concentrate on or play a lot of it. Then when I went to university, took
Right.
the guitar with me and sort of
I messed about.
realised that it was a good thing to be able to,
Ah.
pull out and play a few tunes. when
Well,
you're in university,
that's
you know.
actually late. No,
It is late
starting,
enough,
you know,
yeah,
it's,
yeah. But I
people-
would have known a bit sort of in
Right,
my teens,
aye.
but I wouldn't have been able to play
Yeah.
like the way I can play now.
You know, I know any people that have been here who say I started around 11, 12 years of age,
Yeah.
13, the age, you know, that this
Yeah.
started, you know.
That's most.
Normally when you get past the 16, 17 mark, we're
That's it.
running around the country, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But well, it sounded well anyway.
Yeah.
So what about yourself, Johnny? About getting a wee song from yourself?
Yeah, I'll do a wee song here now. A song was written by a man called Randy Newman.
Right.
And you've probably heard it before, Damien. It's the one I done at my sister's wedding. It's called Feels Like Home.
Oh, brilliant. Love this song now.
Yeah, so I'll give you a rattle of it. Yeah.
There's some... Is that who done that song?
He wrote it, but a girl
It was
called
for that film, was it?
Chantel Crawford or something, she sings it.
Aye.
But there's a load of people cover it too. You know?
I've sussed it out on YouTube, you know, and the amount of versions you'll get of this song. But
Covers and stuff,
it
you know.
was for a film or something, wasn't it?
It was for well, it actually was. It was Dawson's Creek, but it was. People think it was in the Notebook, but it wasn't in the Notebook. It was just someone made a YouTube sort of cutout video with that song in it for the Notebook, and then people
Right.
after that presumed or assumed that it was in that film.
But
you
there's
know.
another film that was not used in.
It's in My Sister's Keeper.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it was in that film. It wasn't made for that film then, no.
No, well, it was. See, it's actually quite it's an older song.
Right.
So it obviously took it on board after with, you know.
Right.
Was it a
I
nice
always
thing?
thought it was just made for that film. It's
Yeah,
Sister's
no, it's
Keeper
good,
or whatever.
good. Yeah, it's good film, like. So rattle
Right,
away.
well, rattle right, right.
Something in your eyes makes me want to lose myself. Makes me want to lose myself in your arms. Something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how happy you are making me, and how long I've waited for your touch. If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change all my life the way you've done. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm on the way back where I come from. A window breaks on down a long dark street, and a siren whistles through the night. But I'm alright, 'cause I have you here with me, and I can almost see through the dark there is light. If you knew how happy you are making me, and how long I've waited for your touch. If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm on the way back where I come from. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm on the way back where I belong.
Well done, Johnny boy. Classic.
Thanks very much.
Class song, but you could listen to that sort of stuff all day, couldn't it? But,
Easy listening stuff, isn't it?
you know, the tears are coming out of my eyes there, you know. We're going to take a wee short ad break and we'll be back very, very shortly.
Destination Newry. Keep it on. We're back in moments.
Kelly's is a well-known and trusted name in home improvement and the building trade. We are committed to bringing you good value by delivering high-quality materials, tools and equipment for trade use and home DIY projects at very competitive prices. At Kelly's, we can help you build your dream home, or why not book your next car service, or even help out your swing with the best golf tuition money can buy. Stock up this winter with great value stoves and boilers. Contact us now on 028 417 73674 or call in and see us at Milltown East Industrial Estate, Upper Dromore Road, Wormpoint, Newry. Visit us online, kellys-diy.com. Kelly's, serving the industry since 1997.
Louis Boyd's, 58 Mill Street, Newry. If you want to dress to impress, Louis Boyd's is for you. Style, comfort and great value. Louis Boyd's. Menswear labels now in stock. Diesel, Tommy Hilfiger, Superdry, Ramus Yomo and G-Star. Also communion and confirmation wear. Open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Saturday 9 to 5:30. Thursday and Friday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday 1 to 5 p.m. Louis Boyd's, 58 Mill Street or louisboyd.com.
Advertise your business here. Reach a weekly audience of 275,000 people. Be ahead of the rest. Call Damien on 078 08 80 34 75 or 028 308 34 012. JT Carpets Newry has been servicing the floor covering needs of Ireland since the 1970s. We have Ireland's largest stock of carpets on display. You can always be assured of our professional commitment to quality, service and outstanding value. Stocking a wide range of carpets, vinyl, wooden flooring, furniture, rugs and accessories. We are committed to providing the right product for your individual needs. Contact us today on 028 3083 9944. Why not call in store today in Bestbrook Industrial Estate, Mill Road, Newry.
The Brass Monkey has entertained Newry locals for almost 4 decades, and we have learned a few tricks on how to treat our customers. The Brass Monkey, one of Newry's finest restaurants, offers excellent customer service and outstanding food. Open from 10 a.m. each morning, we serve breakfast, lunch and dinner. Sunday carvery, 12 to 4 every Sunday. Live music Saturdays and Sundays. Great promotions such as 3 for £10 on any cocktail, or our early bird menu from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Brass Monkey services include taking bookings, walk-ins welcome, good for groups or parties, good for children, table service and outdoor seating. Call us or call in for a menu and one of our team will be happy to help. Pre-orders for lunch are also available. To contact us, telephone 028 302 63176. Follow us on Twitter and like us on our Facebook page at The Brass Monkey Newry. Thank you.
You've reached your destination.
All right, welcome back to Destination Folk Show here today, live in studio with Johnny Kerr and Glen McGivern. Got her. Mine's going, but
That's all right.
So we've done a wee great wee
Yeah.
song there. Feels Like Home, Johnny. A fantastic tune. The song before that, you played a wee bit of the harmonica, and it sounded well.
Yeah.
Well, you played the guitar and the harmonica. How long you? When did you introduce the harmonica?
I've been playing the guitar. Well, the first instrument I actually learned was I learned the piano first. That's because my mum's family are all big traditional music. You know, they would have played like through the scores and all throughout the years. You know,
Yeah.
and before I was 16, as you were saying earlier on about starting early, I was supposed more into football and more into stuff like that. Music was it wasn't on my list of priorities. You know, but then when I got to 16, and you know yourself, Glenn, you know when you start socialising and going out and stuff, and it's handy to have an old guitar at the party. You know. So, well, I picked up the piano, but because it was too heavy to carry about, I needed to get myself a guitar, you know. So I got an old guitar, and then the harmonicas, I kind of always knew how to play the harmonica since I was about 13 or 14. My great-grandmother played it, and my granda played it, and...
Funny enough,
you know,
it always,
family, you know?
the harmonica seems to always go back to grannies and grandas, you know what I mean? I think people you were talking down through the years, oh, my granny played the harmonica, she'd always keep it in the wee pouch or something and take it out, and the wee tin of snuff in the other pocket, you know what I mean? But
yeah, she was, that's right, yeah, it was a harmonica, I suppose it was back in, you know, in the olden days when the grannies and all were younger. It was
handy to
an
carry
affordable
too,
instrument to have, you know, and it was easy enough got.
you know, it was one of these ones at Christmas, you know, when you're a child, you get a wee harmonica, wee red one or something made in Taiwan, or whatever, you know what I mean?
That's right.
But not the same quality as you would get at the Honors.
No, the Honors, yes, that's a wee, what is that one? That's a big river harp. There's a load of them. You get the Lee Oscars, the big rivers. I personally I like them ones now because you don't get that after sound, and it's great through a mic, through a system, you know. It doesn't give you back feedback, like I know the ones, the marine harps and stuff, give you a bit of too much buzzing out of it, you know.
No,
so I like them.
I got a Lee Oscar a couple of years ago myself, just to try it out, you know what I mean? And then I lost it for a number of years, and I actually looked for it, couldn't find it, and then I thought I'd give it away. But I came across it there about 2 weeks ago. So I'll maybe try and get it out again, and if it's not if it's not rusted by now, you know. So what's happening next on the menu, lads?
This song here is actually Glen introduced it to me. It's a song that was actually Damien McAteer actually introduced it and let me hear it the first time, but then I never heard anyone sing it. So he sang it, and I was like, sure.
I guarantee Damien McAteer didn't sing it.
No, he didn't. He didn't sing it. No.
And who actually recorded this song?
I think
it's a very old. It's very old.
I think the first person I ever heard sing it was, I think Dylan sang it, but I think even before Dylan, a musician from Greenwich, that was in Greenwich Village, you know, in the 60s pre-Dylan, called Dave Van Ronk.
Right.
He was very big, sort of just before Dylan came on the scene.
Right.
I think he sang it, and then I think Dylan then took it from him.
Right.
But it sort of had a bit of a rebirth there with that Coen Brothers movie that came out, Inside Llewyn Davis. Don't know if you've seen it. But
I did.
It's Marcus
Mumford.
Mumford.
That's another story.
It was in that film, I think, Marcus Mumford from Mumford and Sons. And
Isaac Oscar, isn't it?
Oscar Isaac, I think, the actor who actually plays the guy in the film. They did a version of it, so it's kind of come back out again, you know.
Again, back to this show must be not Damien McAteer, is it? He lent me that film, Ellen Davis. He went to see it in Chicago when it was released, when he was over in Chicago. So he lent me. I don't watch films at all. You know what I mean? I don't watch telly much, but I wanted to see this film because apparently it was good music and all that. But I tell you what, that was one film I couldn't get into.
No.
Did you ever see it? No.
I really do want to see it, but when I was in the cinema, I don't think Newry had it in the cinema. Newry was the only cinema.
No, they didn't. That's why I had to get it on DVD.
You know, I wasn't prepared to travel to Bamber to see it. So.
Well, I got it, like, and as I say, it just stopped. Film just stopped. I couldn't make head nor tail of the story. Yeah. You know, and I just wanted to watch it to see what
the music was like in it.
Damien was ranting and raving about. You know what I mean? But
it wouldn't be the Coen Brothers make great films like they did. Oh Brother or Art Thou.
Right. Oh, that's a brilliant film. Like,
and then,
you know what I mean?
You know, it's not maybe their best one, but I do enjoy it. But I think it's just because I love the music in it. It was
the soundtrack, and but there was only a couple of songs in it, really. Like, was it?
Maybe 6 main ones.
But I couldn't follow the storyline at all. Like, you know what I mean? So that's another story. But hopefully the song will do something else justice. You know what I mean?
We'll see. Try.
If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly the river with the one I love. Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well. I had a man, he was long and tall. He'd move his body like a cannonball. Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well. I remember one evening in the pouring rain, and in my heart there was an aching pain. Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well. Muddy river, muddy and wide, you don't give a bloody for my unborn child. Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well. And just as sure as a bird flying high above, life ain't worth living without the one you love. Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well. If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly the river with the one I love. Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well.
Brilliant. Oh, it was. I remember that from the film, and obviously probably the highlight of the film was the songs.
That tune.
The class. And what do you call that tune again?
It's called Dinks.
Dinks song.
Dinks song.
Right. I must suss it out now and maybe download it.
It's a nice one,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I think their version's the best, isn't it? Mumford
Yeah,
and
it's very good.
Mumford and Oscar Isaac's. The
Right.
film version is
Right.
probably the best one. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Their
Dylan's
harmony,
version isn't
they're
great,
just-
like.
But
it's
the harmonising there is great. You always harmonise, Johnny, did you?
Not really. See, I found it very hard at the start, but suppose
Yeah.
practice makes perfect. You know.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a bit of an ear for it too. But it's hit or miss. Like, there's some songs, if you're playing a major key, it's very easy to harmonise. But then when you go into like minors and stuff, it becomes a wee
Yeah.
bit more difficult. But a song like that now is.
I know. It's one thing I can't do is harmonise. You know what I mean? I
do a
end up
tiny bit
singing,
of it.
singing flat. You know what I mean? And thinking I'm harmonising.
It gets to
Brilliant,
the
right.
stage, you know, where you're harmonising all songs. So if you're at a birthday party and there's someone singing happy birthday, you know,
Yeah.
I'm the agent that harmonises happy birthday, and the whole party are looking at you, the kind of,
Yeah.
who is this guy, you
Well,
know?
funny enough, I never heard anybody harmonising the happy birthday before.
But if you have any birthday parties,
Well,
people would happy to harmonise, you know?
I find myself doing that now if I'm listening to music, trying to sing the harmonies of it. I don't. It doesn't happen.
You need to be doing it on your own, it
you know.
irritates other people too, doesn't it? Like,
Oh, it was really class there now, you know. So as regards to the music scene, what's happening?
well,
music
at the
scene.
minute, like, with me and myself, Glen, Cricky and I used to play in the Cricks, obviously, and we played all around, just different bars and stuff, and
Right.
just different venues. But then I'm in my final year of college, and Glen's starting work down in Lisburn, and
Right, so it's
Cricky's
hard to
working
get-
down in Glen Electric, so it kind of just was
Just
it kinda,
fell unravelled a bit,
it just
like.
unravelled a wee bit.
Yeah.
And it's lost, but I still do. Me and myself and my cousin Aisling, we've started. Well, we'll be doing this past year and a half. You know, the church music
Right.
in the Dominican. And I know Destination Uri, they film the Dominican
Yeah.
every Sunday, so we're on
Brilliant.
every 2 weeks at 9:30
Right.
mass. You know, so I'm really getting a
And
lot
the
out.
best of it, Dominican, and it's free in.
It's
no
free.
cover
It's
charge.
free.
Throwing out a pound into the basket.
Yeah.
And,
It's great. It's great. The priests over there, Father Off and all of them. You know,
Yeah, I know Father Off.
absolute gentleman. Like, so
He's
it's
nice.
great. Yeah.
Nice man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's brilliant. And what's Johnny? What sort of music did you grow up listening to? Who was your? Sort of,
Mostly Irish folk, Irish like Dubliners, sort of all the stuff, the music you're into yourself. The Dubliners, Christy Moore, and would have listened to Wolf Tones, would have listened to just like Jim McCann, who
he
died
passed
last
away.
week,
He was
yeah.
buried yesterday in
Yeah.
Dublin. Jim McCann, folks, was a ballad singer from Dublin. he probably his best known hit was Grace.
Yeah,
And he done Meet Me at the Pillar. So the legendary, he passed away, he was buried in Dublin yesterday. But he also he played with the Dubliners for a while.
He did, that's right.
So he did, you know, he's another one of the great legends.
I actually got downloaded a song the other day. I didn't realise he covered it, There Were Roses.
Oh, I didn't know he
does
done
a
that
cover
one.
of it.
Does
His
he?
cover
Yeah.
is fantastic. Like, really, really good.
I heard Cara Dillon. Is it Cara Dillon does
Ah,
the
yeah,
first
she
version
does
of
it, yeah.
That's Tommy Sands wrote that.
Tommy Sands wrote it,
So there's a few artists who've jumped on the bandwagon now,
yeah.
you know.
And talking about Cara Dillon now, Cara Dillon's now away to China on tour. A friend of mine, Barry Kerr, is away on a tour with her. And the wee guy, Niall Murphy, the fiddle player.
From Camla?
He from Camla, he's with the band now. And
Barry Kerr, the black-haired, bearded
yeah.
guy. You'd see him playing with Rory Kinnan and
Yeah,
that in
that's
Belfast. Yeah.
No relation.
Yeah, no relation to you, but he's away. He's on tour now with Cara Dillon.
That's a big
They left on
gig.
Sunday past to go to China, and apparently Cara Dillon, the flock from all over China to see her. Like she's really, really big over there, you know.
You wouldn't think.
But
that would be
yeah,
a
you would
case
think
where
you wouldn't, but
music
obviously it
would be
is.
received. That's brilliant.
So, but Niall Murphy, he came in and done one of the first shows in here. Champion fiddle player, but his mother was a fiddle teacher, you know what I mean? So obviously,
yeah, head start.
Head start, you know what I mean? But he's only a young lad, and to be playing on the same stage, sharing in the same band like Cara Dillon,
phenomenal.
Class, you know.
There's just so much talent, isn't there? Like, really, especially around like Newry, South Armagh, South Down, and just serious talent. With regards to, I was had a conversation with Glen earlier about like Irish traditional musicians. Like they don't get the credit that's due. You know what Irish traditional music is? To me, it's
probably
it's
some of the best musicians in the
best
world.
musicians
Yeah.
in the world are
Traditional
Irish
musicians, you know.
And, especially Ireland, you know what I mean? Ireland's produced some bands and musicians, you know, down through the years. Like the amount of times they won the Eurovision before the competition became a joke now, you know what I mean? All this
Johnny Logan and
voting tactics, you know, from different countries. They all, you know, they're not vote for this country if they're at war with them or whatever, you know.
Was one of the Irish Eurovision winners, was that the Rock and Roll
Rock
Kids
and Roll
tune?
Kid, yeah, it was,
your man Harrington, was it?
Yeah.
That's a great tune.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
Yeah,
Very good.
Brilliant. But I forget the name of the guy that wrote that song.
It's the boy that sings. It's the
two boys that
Why? But did Charlie McGadigan, did he have anything to do with that?
I think it's him, isn't it?
Yeah. And there's a boy Harrington actually sang it, but I don't know. Charlie McGadigan was a great songwriter. Has wrote a couple of songs I think something to do with the Eurovision, you know. But what's next on the menu, lads?
What's next? Okay.
Let her rip.
Let her go.
Who wrote this?
Must say, great sound out of the guitars to a Tanglewood and a. What's yours, Johnny?
An Avalon.
Avalon. Great sound out
It's
of
a
the.
better guitar, so it is, but this is a decent enough pickup on it, so it kind of.
Yeah.
That's a great guitar. Tanglewood.
This is a sort of more recent tune. This is Royals by the New Zealand artist Lord.
Right.
Or Lordy, I'm not sure how she pronounces it.
Is it L-O-R-D-E?
It's L-O-R-D-E, so I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but
Lordy.
this is my version of it anyway. I never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies. I'm not proud of my address in a torn up town, in a torn up town. But if a song's like Gold Leaf, Grey Goose tipping in the bathroom, bloodstained ball gowns crashing hotel rooms, then I don't care. Baby, I don't care. Crystal Maybach diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash, and I don't care. I ain't caught up in your love affair. But I'll never be royal. It don't run in my blood, that kind it ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz, and let me be your ruler. You can call me King Bee, and baby I'll rule in my fantasy.
My friends and I, we cracked that code. We count the dollars on the train to the party, and everyone who knows us knows. You ever find with this, we didn't come for money, but every song's like Gold Teeth, Grey Goose, tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, crashing hotel rooms, and I don't care. I'm driving Cadillacs in my dreams, and Crystal Maybach diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash, and I don't care. I ain't caught up in your love affair. But I'll never be royal. It don't run in my blood, the kind that ain't for us. We'll crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler, and you can call me King B, and baby I'll rule in my fantasy. Long ago I was the next big thing. I'm in love with being king. But I'll never be royal. It don't run in my blood, the kind it ain't for us. I crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler, and you can call me King B, and baby I'll rule in my fantasy.
Great stuff, Glen. Brilliant. Great sound out of that. You know what I mean? So what we're going to take another wee ad break here. We're back in a few minutes.
So, you want local Newry and Mourne TV shows on your television? Which video box should you buy? Well, you have two options. Option 1 provides you as long as you have a good internet connection in your home with all the programmes from destinationnewry.com, including
inside the fencing when we were up there. That's such a change. And the dog muck.
Destination Newry.
Radio evolved.
Hello, your weather for today and tomorrow with Destination Newry. Today.
First, this is Newry News Bite.
Well, what's crack in Newry and Mourne today? We all had a great September weather-wise.
We're going to go straight into today's show with a lively set of tunes from a band called Sun.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Destination Newry.
Tell me the provenance of that. Where did it come from?
Regular, and welcome back to the studio.
Good afternoon and welcome along to Destination Wellbeing. My guest is Hi everyone and welcome to this week's Newry's Loose Women with me.
Well, it's hello and welcome once again to the programme. My name is Tommy Sands.
And the fourth of the house of our God. Praise the Lord.
Philip Rogan, rather, wearing number 19.
Evening everybody, and you're very welcome to Newry Showgrounds tonight again.
So that's option 1, and to choose this, click on option 1 below, or you can go to vario.ie and buy option 1. Option 2 provides you, as long as you have a good internet connection in your home, everything you get for option 1, including all the programmes from destinationnewry.com, plus you will be able to add over 1,000 private or public channels at the touch of a button, most of which are free. So that's option 2. To buy, click below and buy option 2, or go to vario.ie and buy option 2. To choose your option, either option 1 or 2, just click on the buttons below, or you can go to vario.ie and click on option 1 or 2. When we receive your payment, we will deliver your box to your home, and all you need to do is plug it in and connect it to your TV and your internet. Any problems, we're here on standby to help.
Very welcome back, folks, to Destination Newry, Destination Folk Show. We have great music here today. What about any concerts, lads, you go to? Any concerts lined up in the future
Gigs,
to see other people?
I've go to a lot, but I've nothing.
You didn't go to the tickets for Ed Sheeran or anything, no?
I tried. It was an awful process because I was down on the computer from 5 to 9 on the Friday morning, or on Thursday morning.
Aye.
And I was waiting online for about 25 minutes, and then it came up, you've no tickets, so...
Frustrating, isn't it?
I seen on Facebook 2 minutes later, some person from Newry bought about 6 of them, and he was selling them for 100
joking.
Selling them for 100 quid.
See, that's...
You know,
Much were the tickets for that gig?
Tickets were, I think they were £60, weren't they? £60. They weren't too bad, like, because we booked a hotel down in Dublin. And we're going to go down.
Well, you have the hotel not booked?
Well, we had it booked, provisionally booked, you know, so you had time to cancel it, like, but there's no point really.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying, that venue's in Crook Park, you know what I mean? So there's only limited amount of hotels in that area, isn't there?
We were going to stay in, Ballsbridge.
Yeah.
Maspel Hotel in Ballsbridge.
It's way the opposite end then.
Yeah, it's the opposite end, but suppose you can walk into town and you can get, the Dart out to Crook Park as well, like, or whatever, you know, so.
Be a good concert.
It would be.
Nice regional, because it was rumoured that it was meant to be. There was a rumour going about it was meant to be Springsteen that was playing Crook Park the 2 dates this summer.
Right.
So I was just going.
The best concert ever for Springsteen.
I know.
And we went to see him. We went to see him there the last time he was in Ireland.
Yeah.
3 hours and 40 minutes.
Unreal.
Without a break. Now there's no other artist in the world. Yeah, there's no other artist in the world would give you a show of that length.
I think he broke the world record last year, or the last tour he was on, for the longest running concert for like a single person, not obviously festivals or run weekends, but for a solo artist or an artist on their own. 4 hours 15 minutes or something.
Brilliant.
Without stopping.
You know, you definitely get him. I'd definitely go back to see him now. You know what I mean? But
it's class, actually.
So what's happening now? We're going to do a wee medley of songs. Is it Lonesome Boatman? Is it?
And the Right On. We're going to we just came up with this before we came down. Just said, should we do something?
The Lonesome Boatman, composed by Finbar Fury.
That's right.
On a 5-string banjo. Became a big hit on the whistle, so it did. And obviously then.
Was it tin whistle it was originally played on? Was it, or was it one of the?
Well, he does it the big low whistle. Finbar Fury done the big low whistle, and then you had Right On. Then was wrote by a great Cork composer Jimmy McCarthy.
Oh, Jimmy McCarthy, yeah.
He's great. He's wrote some songs.
Done a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, there's loads of people does a lot of Jimmy McCarthy songs. You know.
Is he an Irish?
Yeah, he's from Cork. Bright Blue Rose is another one of his.
Contender, is that Jimmy McCarthy?
Contender, all about Jack Doyle, the famous Irish boxer.
Brilliant song.
So, but a great songwriter, you know what I mean. But everybody else has made the hits out of his songs, you know what I mean. But you get it a lot. It's the same as Phil Coulter and the Town of so well.
Yeah, I had a debate there a few days ago with just a friend of mine about the music industry and do songwriters make much money out of it.
Right.
And I looked it up online then later on, obviously, because it was racking my brain. And obviously, they get sync royalties.
Right.
They get there's 3 types of royalties an artist gets if they write songs.
Right.
So the money is pretty good. I even know it's a percent. It's a small percent, but you know, it's.
Well, I know.
Songwriting it's an art of its own.
Oh, it is.
Even without singing. So,
yeah.
You know, it's a good career.
I know that song, "Past the Point of Rescue." Is that Hal Ketchum done it?
Yeah, it's a brilliant tune.
Right. Well, apparently the money that he has made out of it just for writing that song, you could retire. You know, there's that many artists that have covered it in
whatever. It's played in radio, or TV. Or
so apparently somebody says if you did ever write one big hit, like that's it, you're set for life. You know what I mean? So get the pens out, lads.
So I can't write songs. That's my problem. I you know, haven't had enough life experience to write a song.
You could write about it, Johnny. From what I heard about your life, you could write a lot of songs.
What's your one called Boredom, will I?
We'll get this song going anyway, lads.
Try.
No bother.
Through you ride the finest horse I've ever seen, standing 16, 1 or 2, with your eyes wild and green. Oh, you ride the horse so well, stand by with a touch. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to.
Destination Newry. Keep it on. We're back in moments.
Kelly's is a well-known and trusted name in home improvement and the building trade. We are committed to bringing you good value by delivering high-quality materials, tools and equipment for trade use and home DIY projects at very competitive prices. At Kelly's, we can help you build your dream home, or why not book your next car service, or even help out your swing with the best golf tuition money can buy. Stock up this winter with great value stoves and boilers. Contact us now on 028 417 736 74 or call in and see us at Milltown East Industrial Estate, Upper Dromore Road, Wormpoint, Newry. Visit us online, kellys-diy.com. Kelly's, serving the industry since 1997.
Louis Boyd's, 58 Mill Street, Newry. If you want to dress to impress, Louis Boyd's is for you. Style, comfort and great value. Louis Boyd's. Menswear labels now in stock. Diesel, Tommy Hilfiger, Superdry, Ramus Yomo and G-Star. Also communion and confirmation wear. Open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Saturday 9 to 5:30. Thursday and Friday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday 1 to 5 p.m. Louis Boyd's, 58 Mill Street or louisboyd.com.
Advertise your business here. Reach a weekly audience of 275,000 people. Be ahead of the rest. Call Damien on 078 08 80 34 75 or 028 308 34 012. JT Carpets Newry has been servicing the floor covering needs of Ireland since the 1970s. We have Ireland's largest stock of carpets on display. You can always be assured of our professional commitment to quality, service and outstanding value. Stocking a wide range of carpets, vinyl, wooden flooring, furniture, rugs and accessories. We are committed to providing the right product for your individual needs. Contact us today on 028 3083 9944. Why not call in store today in Bestbrook Industrial Estate, Mill Road, Newry.
The Brass Monkey has entertained Newry locals for almost 4 decades, and we have learned a few tricks on how to treat our customers. The Brass Monkey, one of Newry's finest restaurants, offers excellent customer service and outstanding food. Open from 10 a.m. each morning, we serve breakfast, lunch and dinner. Sunday carvery, 12 to 4 every Sunday. Live music Saturdays and Sundays. Great promotions such as 3 for £10 on any cocktail, or our early bird menu from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Brass Monkey services include taking bookings, walk-ins welcome, good for groups or parties, good for children, table service and outdoor seating. Call us or call in for a menu and one of our team will be happy to help. Pre-orders for lunch are also available. To contact us, telephone 028 302 63176. Follow us on Twitter and like us on our Facebook page at The Brass Monkey Newry. Thank you.
You've reached your destination. Go!
Oh, great stuff, lads. That was class. That's something like they'd be queuing up at the door to get into here. That I've seen a few people passing the street there, you know, they're all looking in where this Malachonic sound was coming out of. Great stuff. The Lonesome Boatman is a hit everywhere you go.
No, it is, yeah.
Isn't it? You know, and I actually had Davy Arthur in here in the studio for an interview at one stage, you know what I mean? Davy's not well at the minute. He took a stroke last year, you know, but the latest I heard he has, he's able to play the banjo again, but no speech or whatever, you know, so our thoughts go out to Davy Arthur this time, hopefully he makes a full recovery. But, so the Fury Bros, have you ever seen the Furies, no?
No, I've never seen them live now, no. I've seen them
played in Newry a few times down Hill Street, haven't they? Finbar doesn't play with them anymore.
No, he doesn't know the Furies. The other two bros are out with the rest of the band. They still carry the Fury Bros name, you know. But I've seen them in Vicar Street one night. Great
venue,
concert, brilliant venue.
So you can have a few drinks and a table. It's just like a gig. It makes it more of a gig.
What happened to us is that we had too many drinks before we went into it. So we fell asleep during the concert. Me and another guy. So
that's how good it was.
So that's another story. It's just probably went out too early in the day. Well, here, lads, I enjoyed the music. It was great having you in, and hopefully, you'll come back again. So once again, folks, Destination Folk Show, night live in Newry, and just hope you enjoyed the show today. Thank you.
Raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories, and once was Dublin town, the hallowed